has a big sword that can just cover everything, and Codeman will have to try really hard to whiff punish.
Yeah, definitely need to bait out moves before just running in against Marth because he will hit you with his sword long before you get to him with Nair.
Yes.
And Pichu has no disjointed hitboxes to speak of, except
Well,
for
it's
Thunder
Nair.
Jolts. Well, Nair is not disjointed enough. Well,
Not enough.
it is slightly disjointed, but
It's not disjointed enough to just straight up trade with Marth things, but
yeah, or most things.
it's disjointed. I think it works versus characters who don't have a sword.
That's true. Marth has one of those.
So Pichu Nair, excellent move. Really good to just cross up a shielding opponent.
Nice grab. Doesn't
Yeah,
follow up.
Codeman.
Good DI by Zaandaa.
Codeman's playing amazingly today. Seems like he just has been for at least a little while. This whole spring, playing real good.
Yeah, he's definitely calling out. Zaandaa's trying to approach on the
Oh,
safe
nice!
Oh,
Gets the up
combo.
smash to Thunder.
Been using that combo a lot recently. Very good. Super consistent with it too. Always been
Really
able to
good.
follow DI.
Alright, so it looks like Pichu has a little trouble getting down.
Yeah,
Being knocked up like that.
If he doesn't have his jump, Sword can just cover almost the entire platform.
Yeah, pretty much just covered the direct distance right in front of the ledge as well with F tilt.
Very close.
Here we are in a
match,
pretty
Codeman with
good
a slight
position.
lead.
Yeah, Codeman just mixing it up with really good movement. Comes in with surprise nairs to catch
Pressure
Zaandaa unawares.
on him.
Oh, kind of run. Yeah, Codeman making excellent use of what seems to be Pichu's best tools. And is actually able to keep Zaandaa out, and he could be safe.
The strategy does very much seem to be either get under Marth or run up to him and try to bait out a move on his shield so he can nair him. And Zaandaa has not.
He
grabbed
read
him
the
off,
roll, but Pichu's roll has got to be the smallest in the game. That thing's so tiny. Holy hell.
Nice refresh.
Codeman just did a nice job holding ledge. Like you said, refreshing.
Air dodge is on. Nice. Gets right
refreshing.
past that.
See someone hold ledge.
A refreshing refresh ledge. That was.
Good grab. I wonder how. I know Pikachu himself has a very small grab range. I wonder if Pichu's is the same.
Is even smaller, I believe.
Smaller.
Yes.
Well.
He grabs and holds with his mouth for the most part.
Yeah, no, it seems pretty small, but character actually kills him off the top with an up air
Pichu
at
is
178%.
Pichu's the lightest character in the game, I think.
Should be, yeah.
It's either Pichu or Kirby. I think Pichu's even lighter.
Oh, or
than Kirby.
Pichu or Jigglypuff. Hard to guess.
Oh, right, yeah. Kirby's heavier than Jigglypuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
only by a little bit.
Yeah, it's definitely Pichu's the
Oh,
lightest.
the double dip, but Codeman makes it back from the depths of hell.
Catches him not refreshing.
Pichu has good recovery.
It's true. Good recovery, not great at staying alive through big hits, but
Nope, so
he can
Codeman,
recover from pretty much anything. Unless he's too far below the stage to up B twice.
he's definitely the low tier hero we all need.
Yes. Followed up closely by Dandy Man and
Oh, you're too kind.
the other
Angry Potato?
and Angry Potato, of
Yes.
course.
We try. Ultimately, we fail, but we try. Codeman has a chance of succeeding. This has been a pretty long match so far. He's down. Has a chance to get a KO on Zaandaa. Zaandaa himself making sure not to die.
Again, interesting that Codeman has gotten way more grabs than Zaandaa has. I'm not sure how Marth's grab works against Pichu. I'm not sure if
You think that Pichu may just go right under it?
I imagine that you can space it, but I imagine that if he's probably too close or...
All right, nice job by Codeman, just taking the stock with what looked like a back air.
Yeah, Zaandaa definitely electing to stay at good sword range rather than getting too
And
close against
KOs
him.
him off the top with the tippered up to it.
Yep.
Very good.
Pichu light.
今日も生き延びることができた。
Pretty
Alright,
close game.
so
I think that was like a clean one stock lead, but
It was actually a pretty close game,
yeah.
all things considered.
Codeman was definitely ahead for a good part in the middle of that game.
He would probably, actually, I could see Fountain not being bad. There he goes. Northern Fountain. You know, he was killed off the top a couple times by Zaandaa. And
Yeah,
he'd
Fountain
die off
Fire
the side
Scene,
kind of easy anywhere. So Fountain's a pretty good pick. Although Dreamland would be equally fine.
Yeah, I can see Dreamland being pretty good for Marth too, though.
Why is that? It's usually the prescribed hard counter pick against Marth.
Well, because he does kill Marth off the top too, and also Marth can recover if he gets hit up high, which Pichu's Nair tends to do. You see, it's usually to sign up, and Marth
Although
can
actually,
recover from
the move that hits him really high is up air. It does like 3 or 4%.
Yeah. But
I mean, Codeman basically has been living off of just getting quick imps on Zaandaa.
nice Nair.
Oh, good coverage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pichu's,
basically by just going for gimps, he's been pretty successful fighting Marth. So if he gets the counter pick again, I imagine he'll just go to Dreamland.
Maybe. You have not seen D either.
Also, it looks like Codeman's done a really good job at just punishing unsafe moves on shields.
Yeah, this is seems like his main thing is either trying to get under him with Nair like he did right there, or trying to bait him into hitting his shield so he can Nair out his shield.
Yeah. He also, if Zaandaa got close enough, he could just go for grabs. Although, it doesn't look like he gets a ton out of grabs for Marth.
He has gotten quite a few grabs this set, I'd say. Like,
He has,
like a few
but
stock.
like, what has he gotten off of the grab?
He usually gets like up to Nair if he does not DI correctly. Although I
Yeah.
think Marth can DI. If he DIs forward or away, he DIs pretty
get
much
out
out
of
of
it?
Nair range. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, it seems like grabs are really just like a little mix-up option. If you get it enough, they'll try to hit you, and you can bait out basically a counter hit. Even though counter hits themselves don't actually mean anything in Smash Bros. It's nice to know. Oh, good air dodge actually. Triangle jumping into up smash.
True combo.
What a mix-up. Zaandaa never saw it coming.
Going for the 4 hits of side B.
Yeah, and actually,
Unexpected enough to hit him.
but actually clips Codeman with one of the blade flurries on the 4th hit. I don't really know what each hit is called. I really hope that the moves. Oh, reading a shield.
Pichu shield very tiny, breaks, I assume, pretty fast if you hit him with a fully charged side B.
I guess. I mean, I imagine that shields for every character just deplete at the same rate, even.
No, I should
Or
know
like they
that.
deplete at kind of different rate. I don't know how to put it. Basically, even though they're different sizes, they'll all deplete the same amount of time.
That was a crispy dash tap.
Yeah.
Goes right below
You don't really
ledge and
see
snipes
too
him
many
trying to
dash
grab
attacks
it.
by Marth. Yeah,
Yeah.
Codeman now has an opportunity. Ooh,
Down tilt to
down
there.
tilt. Down tilt looks like a little
Hits him with his tail.
more upward hitting move, oddly enough. Alright, so yeah, he's showing a little trouble versus Marth.
No.
But he takes stock with 52% of his own. Certainly not undoable.
Again, he's got him on the ledge, and
Zaanda's
Xander's
made a
trying
good,
to kind of force his way off. It gets hit.
you know, Zaandaa has actually made pretty good use of air dodge onto the stage.
Yeah, it seems
Oh,
like
he kills himself though.
fast falls.
Oh,
Yeah, it seems
boy.
like the air dodge. If he air dodges the Nair correctly, Pichu's not fast enough to get a second one on him. before
Yeah,
he
no,
lands.
the Nair just stays out too long, and he drifts too far away because Codeman likes to go for that cross up a lot.
Yeah.
Like basically, or just cross over, even though they're shielding. And again, cross ups themselves also don't mean anything technically.
Strike him on the platform.
It's really good for positioning. So, crossing over somebody is a great idea.
True.
Codeman makes great use of it. But yeah, Zen has made some adjustments of his own. Or,
Codeman tries to sneak the ledge
actually,
away.
that was the adjustment.
Codeman, yeah,
doing
that was
real
a really
good.
nice edge guard. He kind of short hopped right above the ledge, ready to fast fall onto it if it went too low, and then grabbed it to get invincible, and then punched him with up smash.
Good coverage by Codeman, and also showing off that Pichu does have a wall jump.
True.
Always cool to see.
doesn't quite get into nothing there, but Zaandaa dashes away anyway.
So I really,
He's off that setup a lot, trying to get him up the platform with a neutral B.
But I actually really like that he goes for the shield breaker anyway, because if Codeman is just a little too comfortable being in the shield, it's a good way to just spook him. Oh, but
he tries to air dodge on stage, hits the weird ledge that Yoshi's does have. Yep. 2 up tilts.
Oh.
Air shield or...
I guess dash attack could cover Marth's recovery fairly well.
I have actually no idea where Pichu's dash attack really hits. I don't know if it goes below ledge.
We're having a little trouble actually edge guarding Zaandaa this time.
Yeah, he didn't go back onto stage. I think he might have. Wow, no, he came off the ledge basically.
Yeah, he didn't get to cover all the options that did.
Nice wave dash and grab after the bounce smash. Hits him, yeah, again, that's he does get that follow up off grab, so it must work at least some percent.
Yeah.
Or maybe just not landing on the platform.
Well, looks like Codeman's in a precarious position.
Yeah, probably just the damage he can, and gets a
and now he is down to his potential tournament stock.
Yep. Probably just try to get him towards the edge, look like this. And could have grabbed that ledge if he. Well, actually, I think he was backwards, but could have been a potential stop.
Yeah, Zaandaa has definitely gotten wise to. Ooh, Randall! Actually, that might have saved him because did he go for down air?
He did, but I think he was in a position to recover because he's still
It's hard to tell just because Marth and Roy's down air just lasts so long. It's held out in midair.
Oh.
All right.
Catches the side B.
I guess it's not turn.
Side B onto stage, something you usually don't see from Pichu.
But Codeman living.
Ooh.
And Zaandaa covers all of his
set.
recovery fantastically. Codeman is now in losers finals. Along with whoever wins. RC versus. Oh, wait a minute. Is this not 3? Oh no.
Did I miss the score? Oh, sorry. Yeah,
oh,
you're right.
yeah.
I messed up. Whoops.
Oh boy.
Whoops.
Thank you to RC for being the third commentator.
You know who you're playing next? Okay. So, Dreamland. I think we talked about this. Oh, Ken combo.
Fares him off stage like it was nothing. I'm pretty sure Codeman was probably DIing away as well. Oh, and doesn't grab ledge, and no, he nairs, and it just carries him all the way to the bottom of Dreamland.
That was
unfortunate early stock.
He smelled blood with that downer off stage, tried to go get it, but messed up a little bit. So yeah, Dreamland, Codeman's counter pick. We talked about this a little bit. Not a maybe not a great stage for either of them, but Pichu can definitely recover from almost any height because of the way Marth's hits work.
Although, if he goes too low, he can't make it back. Yeah. Granted, I mean, that just gets for like everything. And yeah, no, Pichu has a really good recovery here. Relative
the same
to
is almost always for Marth. Marth can, just because, you know, the way Nair works, it usually hits you pretty high. Marth can stall side B, almost always recover the same way, but Duffy has usually more limited options than Pichu. Marth is usually kind of stuck with going either, you know, ledge or just above the ledge, where Pichu can usually mix up with platforms. Yeah,
really, it looks like, it didn't look like Codeman's making the best use of ledge hopping after just trying to hold stage.
Slow get up. I think he was expecting a roll.
So yeah, here Codeman has an opportunity to just cover easily. Yeah, Pichu also has pretty good aerial mobility, so he can just float through the air without much problem, without having to use up his second jump or his up B.
And again, this game not looking great for Codeman. It started off with that one really good combo by Zaandaa, then a pretty bad SD.
Yeah, it seems like Zaandaa's just a little bit Codeman's head. I mean, it's hard to come back.
It was just a clean 2 stocks down at that point.
Yeah. Codeman in the first 2 games was doing a really good job of just covering the ledge from Zaandaa, but has since kind of been scared away from edge guarding properly.
It looks like he tried to.
Oh, and tried to sweet spot the ledge. And it goes down. 3-1 to Zaandaa.
Yep.